Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be putting to the test a bronzer from Mer, so you know it's going to have a WTF price tag. I wandered down to Saks Fifth Avenue. I literally came back from France and then all like jet lag and really tired and crazy. I was like, I need to find something great to review. So that's what I spent my Sunday back home doing. And I have such a pretty little bag here. I almost don't want to like destroy it, but we have the fantastic limited edition bronzer from Mer to put to the test. It is supposed to be out of this world and I absolutely adore their foundation and powder. In fact, I'm wearing the foundation right now, and every time I use it, I wonder why I even try anything else because it really is that good. Now, as far as the bronzer goes, I don't know why it's gonna be good because I, for the life of me, cannot find any information online as to whether it has the miracle broth infused in the powder or why it's so expensive. It really does not say much or give you much information, so we're kind of going in blind, but we're gonna do this together. I'm gonna check in with you guys throughout the day. We're gonna see if it gets muddy, if it's long wearing, all of that good stuff. So let me just dig in here and get it out. Big box right here. I don't think the compact is that big though. Is it? Oh, actually, hello, it is. That is a giant compact. It's like the size of my head. You get 17 grams of product in here. The packaging definitely is a lot more meaty than the amount of product that you actually get. So, I mean, the nice thing about that is you get a cool sized mirror. I don't know. It's very pretty. It's very Mer, and oh my gosh. Why does this bronzer smell like beach?
You wish. You wish.
Okay, so that's kind of cool. This is the bronzer. That's, you know, kind of the common theme. Like their concealer is called the concealer. Their foundation is called the foundation, and the powder, it's kind of just like, here I am. This is what I am. Mer. I'm not wearing any contour on my cheeks. I'm not wearing any bronzer whatsoever, but I want to see just, you know, how tan I can make myself look with this guy. It does seem to have 4 different shades. You can kind of swirl them together, and I'm just curious to get this on my face. So let's do that. So I have 2 brushes that I really like to use for bronzing. One of them is this fat guy right here from Clover, and it's just a really densely packed, larger brush. And what I like to do is more of a stamping effect where I will grab bronzer and I will actually kind of stamp the perimeter of the face. So we are gonna try out that method, but I do also have this Kat Von D brush. This is the number 20, and I'm going to kind of carve out a little bit of structure in my cheekbone area along the jawline, just to kind of see how this performs with different brushes. And I am gonna swirl all the colors together. I feel that will give me the best amount of bronze. This doesn't seem to have much shimmer in it at all, but it's not completely matte. It's not like a flat powder. It does have a little bit of a sheen, which I think is fine. I do really enjoy that. I don't like it necessarily when bronzers are like super sparkly. That's not my thing. I feel like it tends to look really muddy on me when that is the case. Did I even tell you the price of this bad boy yet? No, I don't think I did. I'm like avoiding that altogether because I think I'm gonna like this. This is $85. I know. It's actually surprisingly not the most crazy expensive bronzer out there. I was looking on Nordstrom.com, and Sisley's bronzer, I believe, is $115. And there was another bronzer that was around $100. Clé de Peau has a bronzer. They're all way, way up there in price, which is really nuts to me. I mean, it's not foundation. Like, why? What magic is in here? Do you know what I mean? Why? Why? My extension is showing. We're gonna start with the big brush. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Pat off some of the excess. This is what I like to do with my patting technique. And I'm going to start up on the temples. And something I like to do is I actually stamp back a little bit. I don't think there's anything worse than having like a white scalp hairline and then like super tan foundation and everything else. So I'm just gonna go in kind of up there and then start stamping. And we'll do half the face to see just how bronzy we can get this before moving on to the other side. Kind of like a nice little before and after, you know? This is very pigmented, actually. Whoa. Oh, girl, have some bronzer. Shoot, what have I done? I kind of like it. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna pick up any more product. I'm just gonna blend down the neck a little bit. Always get your ear as well. Just kind of blend bronzer back to the hairline and a little bit on the ear. So now I'm just gonna kind of lightly loosen up my pressure and just buff everything out. Moving it up to the cheek a little bit, but not down in this area. I kind of love that. I have the new Marc Jacobs bronzer that's like a really large bronzer, and it is not cheap either. It's not as expensive as this one. It's just a giant compact, and I brought that with me to France. I don't know that I'm loving it as much as I want to. It kind of gets a little bit muddy on me. So that one is a better color. It's like a little more cool toned, but this one is blending on the skin really nicely. I maybe would not have gone in with so much product all at once. I was not expecting this kind of pigmentation, but it's really pretty. Like, look how bronzy this side of my face is compared to the other side. Oh, dang, that is pigmented. You guys, I didn't even think I tapped into the pan that much this time, but it is just like, if you want to be super bronzed, you will be super bronzed. It blends out really nicely at least, but it is quite orangey, so I don't know that I'm like loving that, but the blend on it is so nice. Okay, I'm being a little over the top with the bronzer today because I want it to show up so that when I do check-ins, we can see if the product breaks apart at all. So now what I'm gonna do is focus on these lower two shades so it's not so overly warm. And I'm gonna go along the jawline just a little bit. Tighten up that jawline. Just sculpt things a little bit. I've been eating so much salt. I feel so puffy. With travel too, I just feel like my face just doesn't look right after I travel. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, and then just a little more here, a little more here. You know what I wanna also do? I'm gonna try and get in that little bitty yellow shade right at the bottom with a Morphe M501 brush. And just see what happens if I kind of, oh shoot, that is shimmery. Okay, you guys, so you could use that as like major highlight. I thought it was gonna be flat, so I was like, maybe I can brighten up underneath the eye. But that is effing strong ass highlight. What in the heck? Are you guys seeing this? Okay, so you get like a bronzer and highlight in one. I kind of love that. I don't know, I'm kind of into it. I kind of feel like I just all of a sudden got super, super tan, which in my mind is exactly what I want from a bronzer. So I'm not complaining at this point. Everything went on beautifully. It's very, very pigmented. It's a little more warm tone than I want it to be, but I love that there's that little bitty color at the bottom that works like a gorgeous, gorgeous little highlight for you. And I'm gonna wear this all day long and see if it breaks apart, fades, does anything weird, and I will just take you guys with me throughout my day for fun, and you guys can tag along, all right? So I'll see you all in just a little bit. What do we think?
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot too. So I'm having a good makeup day. The bronzer is definitely fantastic so far. We are about to grab a very late lunch. Look how cool this is. What is that over there? Some kind of art installation. Interesting things. And let's keep it classy and go get a burger, shall we? Alright, so it's like subscriber central at Shake Shack. I just ran into a sweet subscriber. Hey. So I'm gonna ask the opinion. I'm wearing a very expensive bronzer today. What do we think?
I like it, it's beautiful.
Then we have Vanessa over here. It's like a great time at Shake Shack right now. Alright. The WTF bronzer filming continues. So far, so good. We're gonna eat and I will do another check-in later. I love how we keep it like kind of healthy. Oh, let me have a water and no fries with my massive burger. They have gluten-free buns here. That's why I totally dig this place. And lunch. It's about to get knocked off your head. Oh, the talent is gone.
The bottle fall off my head.
Sorry.
James has been standing here balancing. Hey, wow. The talent is so real. Puka shell? I would just like to say that I apologize for not being here for your birthday.
Happy birthday, Puka.
Happy belated birthday. Puka is 5. Let's all wish him a happy birthday in the comment section below.
Oh, and if you want to see a photo of Puka's birthday party, that will be on Puka's Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shameless plug for Puka. Show tricks.
Pretty.
Good boy. Good boy. You get a cookie. Actually, you know what? Puka actually got gifts in the mail. Puka, would you like to do your very first unboxing?
What did you get?
Look.
Look.
Look at this.
Puka. It's for you.
Organic oven-baked dog treats. Oh, he's excited. Are you excited? Are you so excited? Puka, sit. 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 Listen to me. Sit. Sit. My dog's so obedient. Sit.
Puka shell, sit.
Oh my god, that is so rude. Listen to your mother. I'm having one of those like weird moments in life where you take a nap and you wake up and it's dark outside and you just feel really like out of body and not quite back grounded to earth. It has been an interesting day. I am suffering from some of the worst jet lag of my life. Forgive me. This WTF turned out to be like out and about, doing things, working around the house, and then I just like crashed. But this is a great final check-in because we all know what happens when you take a nap sometimes. You wake up and everything just looks horrible. It's like the worst thing you can do for your makeup because I'm not a cute sleeper. Like I'm not the person that can just like lay there and like keep my hair and makeup perfect. Like I'm that person that's just like pillow. Okay, so the only touching up that I have done is like this. Just to kind of get a little bit of the crazy shine down, because the other thing that happens when I take naps is for some reason my skin gets really oily. So yeah, this bronzer has been on my face for more than 9 hours now. It is starting to get a little blotchy and weird. I don't know if that's the formula or me taking a nap. I'm not really 100% sure, but most bronzers by the end of the day, on me at least, do get a little bit broken down. I do want to say the color is still very vibrant. I feel like I look really tan, which I never look this tan with other bronzers. So part of me is like, yes, I love this. And the other part of me is like, $85, no. So all in all, I'm gonna say, final verdict, this is Tati approved. I do really love how blendable the formula is, and I love this little bit of highlight at the bottom. It's so gorgeous. But I did want to give you guys some other options of products that are not so up there in price that will still get you a good bronzing effect, because I do realize how ridiculous this is. Another bronzer that is very similar in formula as far as having that really like heavy hit of warmth and a little bit of shine, and I don't mean like heavy crazy shine, I just mean there is a radiance to the skin, would be from Hourglass, and this is $50, so still expensive. It's not quite $85, but this would be a great alternative for the La Mer. And then the drugstore version, I would say go with the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. It has that same creamy satin finish that the La Mer one has as well. But all in all, I don't regret purchasing this. It is limited edition. I am gonna continue using it. I wanna see, just as I apply it differently and maybe not with such a thick brush and such a heavy hand, if I like it even more. So I will be sure to keep you guys updated. But there we have it. Breaking the bank. This WTF is actually a winner. I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Please thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Mwah.